So, today I want to talk about something that both I and many other small content creators here on YouTube can relate to, and that is these major personal issues we all have to face to become big on YouTube, essentially. So, to give you a bit of a personal overview on this issue, I want to talk about my experiences quickly, and then delve into three major issues that both I, my friends, and just other YouTubers in general have encountered while trying to build up their YouTube channels from scratch. So, since 2011, I have had over 12 different channels where I have uploaded mostly gaming content, with the odd one or two I've tried something different. My most successful video, though, comes on this channel, where I never really thought it would hit 100 views, only to see it pass 4,000 views, which made me really happy. With this knowledge that I might have found something that attracted views, I quickly went out and created another video, which had to do with World of Warcraft as well. And I still haven't uploaded that video 4 months on, and I haven't actually uploaded a proper video to YouTube since October. Now, some might question why I didn't upload this video, and the reason behind this is going to become quite apparent after I talk about these three issues. Now, the three issues on hand that I personally believe destroy most smaller channels are confidence, consistency, and time. And we are going to start off by going into confidence. So, confidence is one of the big issues many smaller YouTubers face, and it affects even major content creators via different ways. One of the biggest issues the small-time YouTubers face is viewers. For most smaller YouTubers nowadays, getting your channel recognized is such a difficult task, as you are up against thousands of other content creators, and that is a major blow to your confidence. In a sense, creating content on YouTube is like the lottery. You get your ticket, and you hope you hit the jackpot. An issue that still to today frustrates me is that you can spend up to 4 to 5 hours creating a video, editing it, and then uploading it only to receive around 20 to 30 views. Now, I'm obviously grateful that people are watching my content, but it really hits small-time YouTubers' confidence when you put hours into a video, and then channels such as Jinx and vloggers who don't even edit their videos get millions of views. I've always been a person who loves having feedback on how to improve my videos. Say if someone disliked my content or wanted to give me advice on how to improve, then if anything that boosts my confidence. But what I hate is when people dislike your videos and then you have no feedback to go on what you've done wrong. For instance, take my WoW Legion video, which currently has around 9 dislikes. Now, it doesn't bother me as much because it's a theory video that was debunked, but it still messes with my conscience that people might have disliked the video for another matter, and I haven't had any feedback on it, which really kills my confidence. I remember when my best friend used to upload videos but would get random dislikes without any feedback, and it used to drive him crazy. The final point in confidence I want to discuss is the fact that trying to grow a subscriber base can sometimes ruin your self-belief. Creating around 3 to 4 videos a week only to receive 1 subscriber in many cases causes people to question why they're even doing this in the first place. Consistency is something that both I and many of my friends have struggled with on YouTube for numerous reasons. Both time and confidence are key factors to this, as many upcoming YouTubers try to find the best time to upload and to balance their day-to-day life schedules. Younger YouTubers have school, social matters and exams to deal with, which hinder their consistency to upload videos to YouTube, while older YouTubers have to work and in some cases tend to their family's needs before their YouTube channel. For me, on a personal level, time has never been an issue. I rarely go out to places and have enough time to upload videos, but it's more of the case of confidence that affects my consistency. Several times I have gone to upload, and because of my lack of confidence in the content I have created, I just flat out scrap the video, which if you look at my channel, as I earlier discussed, I haven't uploaded in around 4 months. Now, many people might say I'm just lazy, and to some degree I do agree with you, but this comes back to the point I made earlier about creating content and not getting rewarded for your hard work and effort, and it just, on a personal level, really kills my consistency. Many friends of mine have gone through the same issue, where they have been inconsistent for both educational and work purposes or confidence relating issues. One of these people who I'm still very close to today had such a promising YouTube channel that explored both tech reviews and very creative video games videos, which were very unique. But due to him needing to take time off to study for school, and now he's gone on to university, finding time to balance both his personal life and education and his YouTube channel has become extremely difficult, and I can't blame him for not uploading. You might say that he and I lack perseverance, which might be true, but what most people tend to overlook is that most YouTubers' lack of consistency comes from difficulties of juggling life. Trying to get that perfect balance of creating content and actually trying to make a living is very difficult, and is still difficult for many big YouTubers who then have to create content and become being inconsistent will be a double blow for them, as they're not making the money to carry on living, basically. Now on to the final issue, which is time, which I've already sort of covered quite a bit in the last two issues. As I mentioned, time for me on a personal level isn't an issue, so I want to explore other factors for different YouTubers that, because of time, might cause them not to be able to grow their channel. As I mentioned, time has a lot to do with inconsistency. There are many YouTubers out there who have promising channels, but because they are busy with school and want to go on to university, they don't want to take that risk of not spending the time that can be used to sort of create their content, and choose to use it to revise or to boost their social aspects of life. Risk is something I will discuss later on in the wrap up of the video. For older YouTubers who are sort of out of education or are currently employed, they have to deal with both working hours and social aspects of life. Now, if they were to sacrifice the social aspects, they could persevere on YouTube, but that is a lot to ask for, as social aspect is a major part of a person's life. What a lot of people don't understand is that the editing process to videos can sometimes take hours, and for some people they can't afford to take the risks because they haven't the time to do this editing, because they have a job. They can't just go, "Oh boss, can I take the day off to edit my rant video on YouTube?" yeah, I'm gonna become the next PewDiePie. Don't worry, I'll give you a shout out, mate. Because that's just idiotic. That will never happen in the real world unless you have the best boss in the world. So for this last segment, to wrap it up, I'm going in off the dome freestyle without a script, which should be interesting to see how much I blutter around. Fuck, I bluttered so much just with the with a script, so it should be fun. Anyway, so I'm quickly just going to go over risk and sort of what I want to convey with this video. So risk obviously is a massive part of YouTube. As I mentioned, the three issues that I've just talked about, they are major issues which I found to sort of go well with both myself and other YouTubers that I am quite friendly with, but it's very difficult to sort of risk what you already have. Say for instance you're in education, it's difficult to risk the time that you already have to put into your YouTube channel, and in some cases you don't get anything back. It's such a heavy risk to put such an investment into your YouTube channel and get nothing back, and it leaves you in a place where you might not have the education that you could have had. Or say if you're in a job and you might risk losing your job because you're putting such a heavy investment into your YouTube channel, it's very difficult to take that risk, if you will. For this video itself, I don't want it to convey that it's the fault of other YouTubers and all these big YouTubers. I don't want it to be so bitter in a sense, because every YouTuber has been in sort of the place where I am right now. You have your PewDiePies. PewDiePie started off small. You have Markiplier started off small. Yogscast started off small, and they obviously had that consistency to go on, but they obviously had these mindsets as well, where they sort of really struggled with the three major issues which I've talked about just now, and they've obviously persevered and gone on to become powerhouses in the YouTube community. And what I'm trying to convey with this video isn't that it's all negative, but if you can get through all of this, then there could be light at the end of the tunnel. You never know. As I said earlier, it's like a lottery. You buy your ticket, and which is essentially a YouTube channel. You buy your ticket and you hopefully win the jackpot. And that's sort of what I want to convey, not to give up. There's obviously YouTubers like me who have bad inconsistency problems, and I don't want to make this video for people to feel sorry for me, because in a sense it is my own fault, because I shouldn't take a lot of the comments to heart. When people dislike my video, I should just carry on, because there's still other YouTubers out there who I don't like, I'm not fond of, you know. Like at the moment, the Fine Brothers, they're getting thousands of dislikes, but they're still carrying on. They're not just giving up, and because they're making, you know, they make a profit off of it, which in a sense I don't like their content, but it's, you know, I've got to admire their consistency. And that's sort of just what I want to convey, that, you know, don't give up. You can, you know, you could be the next PewDiePie. I'm sorry for this little stumbled final part, but it's quite late. It is about 3 o'clock. I'm really tired and I'm busy over the next few days, so I'm not going to be able to finish off this sort of wrap up segment. I will try to upload consistently in the next couple of days, but because I've sort of got you know, routine now where I can upload videos, and I have a lot of ideas in my head which I can sort of get across. If you did enjoy this video, remember to leave a like. As I mentioned earlier about the you know, constructive criticism, I would be more than happy to read your comments, unless it's stuff like, you know, you're a fag.idiot, which is the legendary comment on my WoW video. So yeah guys, I just want to thank you for watching this video. Sorry if you're a bit turned off by all of the audio issues in this. My mic's been a bit iffy today. The second I want to record, it sort of plays up, which is a real bummer. But yeah, thank you very much guys. Ta-ra.